everyone, welcome to another quick maths tutorial. Today I'll be explaining how to do composite functions, which is a follow-on from our last video where I talked about what functions are and how to get the inverse function from them. Okay, so as well as being able to do the inverse, another thing we can do with functions is we can put one function in another. So whatever the output is from f of x, we can put that into g of x as what x would be. So we'll put that if f of x is 2x and g of x is 3x plus 2, we can work out g of f of x and f of g of x. So I'm going to start with g of f of x. Let's get the pen. What that means is if we see what g of x is, 3x plus 2, the input would be x. Whatever x is the input. And actually, in this case, the input is f of x, whatever f of x is. Okay, but I haven't given any value for x, so really we couldn't solve this. We can't get an actual number from this, but we can still simplify it algebraically by just inputting the whole of the function f of x into g of x, and we'll do the other way around for the for f of g of x. So starting with this one here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute this f of x into g of x. So every time we see an x, we're going to put what f of x is. So it'll be 3, 2x plus 2. So the 3 times is the 2x. And what we do is we get 6x plus 2. Okay, that's it. That's what g of f of x is. So let's move on to f of g of x. And we're going to do the opposite here. We're going to put g of x into f of x. So g of x is 3x plus 2. We're going to want to put that into f of x. Okay, so it'll be 2 lots of g of x essentially. So I'm going to times everything by 2 here, the 3 and the 2. That should give us 6x plus 4. Okay, that's it. It's really as simple as that. They can obviously make it harder, put it into a proof question, but it's essentially the same skill here. Another thing I may add is that they can obviously, if you put in an x into a squared, you're going to have to expand some brackets, but that's a skill I will cover in another video. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and please let me know in the comments what you thought about this video.